want from me, or what it is that you need from me, or why it is that you keep at me when you hate the conclusion. I'm always in a state of confusion. Why you keep asking like it had to change? Jada asked why, the answer, and that's how it's gonna be. I don't know, does it mean yes or no? It means it all started in the 5th grade. Shit changed when my family split ways. It was a bit strange, try to think of ways to cope with it. I didn't know it then, but I don't know, would be almost a nickname. 6th grade, trying to kick game, but it wasn't working. I asked this girl to be mine, but she wasn't certain. She kept saying those 3 words, that it wasn't hurting, but more discouraging, cause I had a thing for her. And I was never really a public person, but I was the new kid in town, so I was bugging first. And after I fell in love, it worsened, like my attitude when I had to move, and then it wasn't working. A young virgin for what it's worth, and I'd rather light up or sip something to divert it, and kept all my emotions inside my soul. They're in my book, look, I'm silent, yo. I don't know what it is that you want from me, or what it is that you need from me, or why it is that you keep at me when you hate the conclusion. I'm always in a state of confusion. Why you keep asking like it had to change? Jada asked why, the answer, and that's how it's gonna be. I don't know, does it mean yes or no? It means no, it's as simple as that. Listen, relax. Either I don't know or I don't feel like sharing the meticulous facts. So I'ma be a dick if you ask. Don't take it personal unless I start personally kicking your ass. Nah, I'm too exquisite for that. Sophisticated, yeah, my style's as slick as a cat. Investigated, now that they play my shit in our raps. I didn't know they didn't need permission for that. I'm wishing I had, not that it make a difference, it's sad. But you could bet your last dollar what I do know is spitting these raps, lit off a blue note as if this was jazz. Get all up in your head like what if you go, and then it's a rap. I'm super, kept my cool though. When this idiot asked, don't you support the troops? Yo, it's like he didn't know jack, and he didn't know the system was whack. You better ask somebody or take a more difficult path. What it is that you want from me, or what it is that you need from me, or why it is that you keep at me when you hate the conclusion. I'm always in a state of confusion. Why you keep asking like it had to change? Jada asked why, the answer, and that's how it's gonna be. I don't know, does it mean yes or no? It means yeah, but on a serious note, that was the only thing out my mouth for years when I spoke. All my fears and my hopes, dreams and my goals, things that I wrote, once it hit my throat, it just turned into and I hated the shit then. I couldn't sit and wait, I had to make it be different. Get on stage and from the gate speak with laser precision. Make them listen, humbly though. Couldn't be in my vocab, I needed to go at it assertive and not hold back. And since I started performing, even off stage, the thoughts gave way and started forming into sentences that I could share with a listener. Opinions that before I wouldn't dare to administer. I wanna go back, yell at all my teachers and principals, my family and the kids in school. Listen, and even though I live for a cause, feel I'm one of the few people who admits that I'm lost. Religion to laws, all types of different topics. I'm not talking about just simple knowledge, from relationships to physically and spiritually growing. Anyone can study, I'm talking about actually knowing. And that's how it's gonna be. I don't know, does it mean yes or no? It means a wise man once said, well, I don't know who said it, but somebody once said that a wise man knows that he knows nothing at all. You know, so stop fronting. Silent night, yeah, calm on the beat, and the boards.